Ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed the final TODD Hutchings versus IRAKLI ZIRAKASHIVILI match. Before this match, IRAKLI said that if I lose again, no matter how, I am never going to ask for the fourth match against Uncle Todd. And that's exactly what happened. It looks like IRAKLI didn't come in prepared, at least not in a special manner, and TODD Hutchings was looking stronger than ever before. At 60, the guy cannot be beat. How crazy is that? Round 1 in the straps, Todd just contained him with the finger curling ability and just hooked him. That was really weird. Todd was saying that I forced the best top roller to hook. How good is that? And inside a hook, obviously IRAKLI had no chance at all. So that was the first round. Second round, they agreed to start in the straps. This time IRAKLI did try to go for a flop. He tried to get behind his shoulder, but Todd was having none of it. It was way too late. The match was already like 5-10 seconds in and Uncle Todd was an inch away from winning. There is no way he was going to let IRAKLI get into a flop from there. IRAKLI needed to do that early. And I think his only way, that was quite common sense even before this match happened, that IRAKLI's only hope of beating TODD Hutchings is a flop press. He cannot top roll him, he cannot hook him, he cannot tricep press him, only a flop press. But IRAKLI did not try it the way he should have. He should have just tried to pull him back, which he was doing for a second before Todd pulled him back in all of the 4 rounds. In that 1 second, he should have immediately tried to switch to a flop press. And how insane is Uncle Todd's strength? Just with pure back pressure, finger containment, he can prevent a flop press. Nobody else does that. If the match stops in center, anyone and everyone can switch to a flop whenever they want, but not against Uncle Todd. In the post-match winning speech, Todd was even saying that he fooled me once last time with a flop, with a press. He's not going to do that again. I won't let that happen again. And he didn't let that happen. I was still hoping in the final round IRAKLI just does his thing off the go and switches to a flop, but this time Todd was too offensive. And people talk about Todd's speed. I talk about it a lot. His top roll, his side pressure, his hook. Nobody talks about Uncle Todd's finger pressure. In the second round, IRAKLI was in a slightly pronated position and Todd was slightly palm up, and he was just, you can clearly see there was no other pressure going on. He was just holding IRAKLI's entire power with his fingertips. Insane level of fingertip strength from Uncle Todd. Nobody talks about it. So that's it. 4-0 destruction. I would say it was as easy as their first match. Second match was still somewhat entertaining, but IRAKLI did not prepare a flop for this match. I can tell you that. IRAKLI's whole training should have been pull back, switch to a flop. He was too uncomfortable to do that against Todd. Didn't happen. So still the 95 kg champion, undefeated here. I'm not sure if Petrenko wants to cut to 95 again to give Todd a match. Todd said Rustam maybe, if Rustam heals up, because he got injured. He was leading before he got injured. Otherwise, time to move up to 105 kg category and vacate the title. So that's how good he is. At 60, he has to vacate titles. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again.